Hi guys, it's Ray from Our Nights, and I'm here to watch The Evil Dead 2. Now, recently I saw the first one, which I thought was actually really good. I didn't find it scary because it felt a little dated, but I can see how people back in the day found that pretty gory because the event day was pretty gory, and surprisingly, it had like stop motion animation towards the end, which I thought was fantastic. So since I'm here, I saw the first one. Might as well see the second one, see how far we go with this show. I do know this is a cult classic. I know people love this show, this movie, excuse me, this series of movies. And I believe not long ago we've had some I don't know what you want to call it, remake or reboot of the series of the franchise, because I know we had an Evil Dead recently, or it's just a continuation of how it started. It's just a more modern version of the latest story, But anyway, this is Evil Dead 2. Starring Bruce Campbell. This is from 1987. I'm actually looking forward to this. Watching this in the month of November, right before Thanksgiving. I'm sure it's the perfect time to watch this. So let's check this out. Let's see what this is all about. This sounds like the old opening of HBO's. Remember they used to have their opening thing? It sounded like just like that. The one from back in the 80s. Oof. Rosebud Release Corporation. Releasing?
Amicon Ex Mortis. Roughly translated, Book of the Dead.
Look at that. That looks cool. I like it.
Used to ink the book.
Really?
In the year 1300 AD.
I wonder if you can go somewhere or even online and buy a copy of this book. Not that you can catch real spells, but I'm saying a piece like this with some pages like that, hang it somewhere and add it to your tchotchkes for movies and stuff. So that looks interesting. If you're a big fan, I'm sure that exists. Or I'm sure I can get somebody on Etsy to do it for me. Wow, this looks really 80s. So much watching a lot of HD videos. I can see the grain on the film. That a boy?
I think so.
What is with this movie and bridges? Honestly, look at this bridge. Are they going back to the same house? That the same house? Did he just go back to the same house?
What do you say we have some champagne, huh, baby? Huh?
Sure.
After all, I'm a man and you're a woman. At least last time I checked.
Okay.
Guy's very smooth, isn't he? I'm a man, you're a woman. We do this. I'm confused. Is this him returning to the house, knowing full well what this house was? Or is this a different house?
The recitation of the book's passages, that this dark spirit is given license to possess
Jesus.
the living.
Wouldn't you stop translating then at this point?
Of those passages, Kanda, Estrata, Amantos.
Is he casting the spell with that book in his hand?
Kanda. Amantos Kanda.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. She's gone. She's gone. I'm sure of it.
Linda!
After what happened to him in the first movie, you would think you would never go back to the cabin in the woods. But men are men, through and through. What the hell? You just met her, bro. Why are you gonna tell her parents? Not enough time for me to get emotionally attached to her, was it? Just walk right in. Jesus Christ. Golly. Jesus Christ. What was that? And how high was he? Dude, that's you breathing. The end. What just happened? What just happened? What a weird effect that was. It's comical, isn't it? A bit. Was that by design? Because the way he killed his girlfriend, the way she came out with a jump, and then just now, and these camera angles like this is so funny. It's great though. Is he not where he should be? Well, he went far, right? They pushed him pretty far. There's no way the cabin is in sight. Never mind. Maybe the cabin is in sight. Dude, he was a lot further than that. He was pushed pretty far. And that's where get out of here. He's right there. He should have been a lot further down. Was he saved by the sun? Hi. Yeah. Exactly the way a reasonable person will be doing this exact same thing, getting in the car and getting the heck out of here. Probably never coming back to my own town either, because now I'm gonna be wanted for murder. Okay. Alrighty. Now what do we do? Can we hike the rest of the way? Jesus Christ. I feel you get for getting a bridge like this. Oh boy. Get out. That was close. Dude, I bet you that car handles like a tank. Jesus Christ. Okay, he should be dead. Dude, can you imagine this is happening to you? You're alone in the woods, in the cabin, and he just ran through every part of the house that you probably would never go through ever, and escaped the demon that went, like, Jesus Christ. How did he pull that off? That demon was right on his ass.
What condition are they in?
Take a look.
They haven't aged a day in 3,000 years.
Maybe longer.
When do we begin the translations?
Tonight.
All right, why are we doing this? Why are we translating any of this?
What has he found in the Book of the Dead?
Probably nothing. Just possibly the doorway to another world.
They seem to be very calm about that, right? Isn't that crazy? Knowing what we know now with all these horror movies. This guy needs some bandages, some alcohol, something. Maybe iodine. The fact that none of his ribs are broken, or any bone is broken after the car accident, let's not forget that being pushed through a couple trees. Dude, get rid of that. Get out of here. Dude, you killed her with no remorse. But who wouldn't? She's coming back? Oh. Oh. Get out of here. What the heck? Oh my God. She liked to dance. I mean, she was a dancer from the get-go. This is so crazy. Oh my God, the heart. Oh, look at that.
Hello, lover.
Oh no. No. Oh. I'll bite her right back. Ouch. Jesus Christ. Put in the fire. Oh my God. The sound effects and all that.
You're going down. Chainsaw.
Oh my God. Oh my Heavenly Father. It's almost like Looney Tunes made a horror movie. Sound effects. Yeah, I guess you're gonna cut the head off. Well, not the head off, but cut the hand to pieces. Oh my dear Lord. This movie is so over the top. Has to be so far. And again, I'm only what, 10 minutes into this, 15 minutes into this? Already have to be tops of just fun movies to watch. We got to make the top 10 for sure. Just to sit here and just watch this. No analyzing, no deep thoughts, no figuring out why this is happening or whatever. Just look at this this movie. It's on a different level. Like this should be required viewing on Halloween. Mandatory viewing. For any decent Halloween party. Not just two shells. You know what? This would probably make a great video game. You know, this came out in the 80s. It'd probably be a really good 8-bit game with a decent soundtrack. At least I would think. Or I would hope. I thought that was a real mirror. Like, that really threw me off. Excellent work. Is he gonna need those people who got off the plane to bring him back to life? I guess, right? But how are they gonna make it with the bridges gone? By the way, if I ever drive in the forest and there's like a fog like this, I'm stopping, going reverse, going right back home. That's a sign that you're going straight to hell. There's demons in the woods. I think that's universally known.
And why not?
There's no bridge. You would think that she would have seen that from where she was at just now.
Sure ain't no road. The hell you want to go up there for anyway?
She missed with her spit. Like, that should have went. That went straight down. It's almost like there's two movies going on. Isn't it cut off his hand? I hope not. Or they'll drown it, maybe. He's doing such a good job, man. He's really selling this. Oh my God. The only person I think that probably would have done this job so good like this would have been Jim Carrey. Oh my God. How'd I get there? It's in the garage. Oh my God. This movie. I can see why this movie was this franchise is so successful. My hand hurts just thinking about what he just did with a chainsaw. I'm sure he felt all of that. I feel like I'm watching the opening to the original Evil game. I would have stood at a hotel and said, I'm going to be there in the morning. Oh, it's still alive? And be there in the morning. You can see his hand there, but okay. Let it slide. I don't believe that for maybe. I didn't believe it for a second, but now it looks like he did get it. This is what I would assume would be a bad acid trip, right? When people say bad acid, this is what they did. This is what they're saying. What's going on? Oh, he didn't even could have been the people. Jesus Christ. Did he kill somebody? Oof.
Damn right. Flat mouth son of a bitch.
That could have killed any human being. No one would have survived that.
Down there.
So I'm going to assume that those four are going to die now. Horrible deaths. And he's going to see them die from the basement. Jesus Christ. Why would you grab him by the head? Oof. Oh, my Lord. The eyeball? No. Who wrote this? Who wrote this movie? This still Sam Raimi? What did Dad release in this whole woods? It's infested.
That thing in the cellar is not my mother.
Jesus Christ. I'm telling you. It's the jump scares. It's green blood? I can't help but think that that zombie just a second ago looked like Mick Jagger for a second. No offense to Mick Jagger.
Well, it just ain't there no more. Like the wood just swallowed her up.
Dad got this whole forest cursed up. And probably destroying that bridge is probably the best thing that could have happened. I don't think they can make any more descriptions down the bottom. Croak. If you look at the subtitles, all the words that are popping up is just. Would you go? Who will go? That makes no sense. If we go together. I can see this being a board game, honestly. Like this is something you'll find on one of the apps for Mansion of Madness or something like that. It actually almost makes sense because it's very Lovecraftian. You have people calling people from another world. In this case, by accident. Usually in Lovecraft, they do it on purpose, and they unleash something, and these people got to deal with it. Why? Why did you have to come in the room like this? I'm going to assume that all that screaming takes even more energy away from you. If you want to get far, you probably want to stop that screaming. Girl, you're going to feed the forest for the rest of your life. I got to say, the practical effects is quite amazing. That was pretty good transition. But I do think that a lot of the practical effects here are really, really good. All right, why is he turning into a villain all of a sudden? We got you. They ain't gonna find this girl. And if they do, she's already dead. I agree. She's a tree already at this point. There she goes. She's in the middle. That's her.
Baba Joe!
Bobby Joe gone, bro.
Baba Joe!
Bobby Joe has understood a different word, a different way of agriculture, a different form of agriculture. All right, so he's dead. That's her picking him up, probably.
Bobby! Baba Joe! Where are you, girl?
If she comes out like that dancing zombie was a little while ago, I'm gonna be happy. Get out of there. You know, Universal should probably take this cabin and use it for one of their Halloween Horror Nights.
Give me another room. Get the axe. We'll kill it when it comes back.
The fact that he's alive. No. Oh, my heavenly Father. That looks awful. He should be dead. He should be dead. Shut up. He's in pain. Shut up. You just stabbed his ass. You should have kept the other weapon you had. That spiked horn, whatever it is you used to stab him. He's gone, girl. He's gone. Forget it. Which is good because him and his girlfriend were both annoying. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. That's all his blood? Dude, the word copious. When we talk about blood in this movie, what? Oh my God. Not since Linda McMahon have I seen such a throne or a body slam of a woman. Jeez, this movie. The amount of blood we just saw a second ago was, again, copious is the proper word, I think. Or actually, it should be more like outrageous. So every time he's about to get possessed or turn to a demon, that necklace stops it from happening.
Damn it! I said I was all right! Are you listening to me? Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm all right!
Her aim, if she was trying to get him, her aim was so off. Because he wasn't even moving. They had him.
Let's head down into that cellar and carve ourselves a witch.
You know what? That's not a woman. That's a man dressed as an old lady. Again.
Groovy.
This might have the equivalent. The end of this movie might be, the battle might be as good as the battle for Helm's Deep. I'm excited. Look at this. That's horrifying. This is horrifying. This is where you got to battle? Oh, boy. Get rid of that curtain.
Let's go.
Thought he had a. Oh my God. She's formidable. Oh. Oh. What is going on? Cut that neck, cut that head off. That's like a monkey screeching. It is a monkey screeching. The first movie was okay. It was enjoyable. This is 10 times better than the first one. Think they're gonna hook up? Oh my God. That's horrifying. Look at this. Shoot it.
I only completed the first of the passages.
That's her fault. I told her to keep reading. She didn't listen to me. Yeah, really. Stop telling me about it. Just do it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Look at this. Wow, that's awesome. Is she done?
We've won. We've won. Victory is ours.
Oh, it's horrifying. Look at this. Is this what happens? He gets sucked into this world and then like... Was that the way out? Oh. Jesus Christ. That card cannot be used. What the hell? Is he LARPing now? Oh, the prophecy. The prophecy that was mentioned earlier. He's the guy who fell from the sky. So it is the third movie then. I'm assuming. They're probably gonna worship him now. Like, what the hell you have to do? How'd you do that? And how can we get those?
Come from the skies to deliver us from the terrors of the dead! Hail! Hail!
Yeah, no. It's too late now. No. Is that it? Sam Raimi, sir, you are a mad genius. God, that was fun. That was so much fun. I gotta tell you, this movie, apart from it being like really super over the top, I don't think it'll be anything if it wasn't for Bruce Campbell. Like, he sells the movie. He is the movie. You want to see everything he does between his facial expressions, the way he fights back the demons, everything he does. He is selling the heck out of this movie. He's fantastic. I'm so excited about the idea of watching the third one because now that he's coming back in time, he's gonna fight. Excellent. Wow. This movie is something else. It really is something that I'm enjoying this so much. I'm gonna tell you in the beginning, again, loving him. Bruce Campbell was doing his thing. He was by himself. I was loving all of that. Then suddenly they introduced these other characters when she off the plane and everything. I was like, okay, that like it was abruptly edited into the movie, right? It felt that way. And at first, I was like, we don't need these guys. You know, Bruce Campbell's doing a good job by himself, right? So as the movie's progressing and they started dealing with Bruce or Ash's character, as it went on, I was beginning to enjoy them more because their acting as well sold it. They did a good job selling what they were facing and dealing with. That it was almost believable. Like you always believe that that's the reaction they're gonna have. You know, like I feel like you'll be in the same boat too. But it's absolute madness. This movie is absolute madness. It's like the brainstorming must have took weeks, and they just wrote down like everything they said in a week worth of brainstorming. Everything that was mentioned was used. Like I don't think anything was not used in that brainstorming meeting because it came from left to right. We had demons, we had portals, we had trees coming at us. We had, it was crazy. We had a hand attacking us. Grandma was the worst. Oh my God, Grandma. Her body, it was like melted in some places. It just looked really bad, and she was the toughest one there. This was good. So I guess I'm going to assume that the three people who came in after Bruce Campbell's character, they're all dead. One turned into a tree, I'm sure. The second one was killed by Grandma. He got dragged into the cellar, and there was nothing but, again, copious amounts of blood. The amount of blood in this movie is very similar to those old samurai movies with Kurosawa. I think his name is Kurosawa. It's just like exaggerated. The amount of blood, like that's the blood that you would see from a Quentin Tarantino movie, like that amount of ridiculous blood, because it makes the movie, it makes the scene. It's not realistic. It isn't. But you have no choice but to do like, what the hell? That's a lot. And again, that's why I use the word copious, because this is a better word for it, or just even saying copious is an understatement. The amount of blood they use in this movie. To me, the movie I saw that had the most blood in it before I just saw this would have been Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula, by the guy who did The Godfather, Francis Coppola. So, and there's a scene where Dracula stabs the heart, the cross, and the church is loaded with blood. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of blood. That's crazy. But this movie says, hold my beer and just, you want blood? Here's blood for you. Crazy amount. And I wonder how they did it. It was like water and food coloring. Is that how they did this? Or did they buy paint? Or it looked a little bit thick too. And let's go back to a question I had earlier. Why the hell did he go back to the same cabin from the first movie? It was the first one. I didn't think it was until I saw the door for the basement or the cellar had the chain just like the first movie. So okay, that's the first movie. Exactly the same for the first movie. And then now they added the story to it, which I liked a lot. I liked it a lot better than the first one. Thought the first one was good. This felt like I was so entertained. I was on the edge of my seat, and I wanted to see everything that was happening every second because there was so much happening. I didn't want to miss a thing. But golly, did they just throw everything at it, and it all worked. Everything they did in this movie, and again, it felt like a lot. Like every trope, everything that could have been done by a demon happened. And it worked well. Like that cornucopia of ideas for horror movies all worked out here. And the amount of jump scares. Now, maybe I don't jump because, you know what, when you're 50 years old, your insides jump for you. You don't need to physically, it's too exhausting to be every 5 seconds. Like this movie was doing to me. God, it was a jump scare every 10 seconds. At least it felt that way. But they were all good though. Like it didn't feel cheesy. It didn't feel cheesy. Well, maybe a little bit, but it was still entertaining. It didn't feel like right now when you watch movies nowadays, new horror movies, and the jump scares come out, it's not as smooth with the transition as they did back then. Like this here, like I really didn't expect the jump scares that were popping up on me, and they were popping up every 5 seconds. and you knew something was coming. Like, I think this movie set the standard for jump scares. You know? God, I like this movie, guys. I really did. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna pick this movie again as a popcorn movie. Right? This is a popcorn movie, but one of the best ones out there. This is probably the best popcorn movie I've seen so far. You know, and it's just absolutely wonderful. This was wonderful. Sad that I saw it alone. You know, I think the guys would have loved it. I would have loved to. I might have to watch it again. I might watch this movie again with the guys, you know? Or at least hang out with my daughters and put it on and see how they react to it. Because golly, that was good. This was a lot of fun, all right? So I don't know how many movies there are in this series. But I guess we'll go through all of them, you know? What do you guys listen? I'm glad you hung out with me to watch this movie. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed our reaction because I had a good time. I hope you had a good time as well. If you like what I'm doing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. You know, follow along, keep along. Be part. This is one of the best things you can do with our channel. Just join and see what we're doing. You know, hit the like button, guys. You know, let them know you like what hanging out with me and watching my reactions. Anyway, guys, this will be available on my Patreon unedited for as little as $3 a month. You know, you will find the link in the description below. You will find this and every other show that we've done, every other movie we've done before. We'll be in our Patreon unedited. Again, the link is in the description below. We also have some merchandise below. I got some new ones. You know, check them out. You know, underneath it, I got some new shirts and new hoodies. And there's also a 30% sale going on right now. At least at the time of filming, there's a 30% sale going on the website. So you might be able to get some stuff for cheap, you know? But anyway, guys, listen. I want to know your comments. I want to know your thoughts about this movie. When you saw it, did you watch it on VHS? Did you watch it in the theater? Are you my age? Would this movie have frightened you? I would have been 10 years old when this movie came out. This movie came out when 87. No, I would have been 14. I think I still would have been scared to watch this movie at 14, not knowing how entertaining this movie truly was. Well, anyway, guys, again, leave your comment in the comment section. I want to know what you thought, how you felt when you first saw this movie. Did you enjoy it? What do you think about Bruce Campbell? Guy's a genius in this movie. And let's not forget Sam Raimi for putting all this together. I wonder, did he write this as well? Don't know. I don't know. Well, anyway, guys, listen, thanks for hanging out with me. I am Ray. We are nice. Guys, take care.